I'm Dr. Ashley Wright. I am the new OBGYN at the Ashland Center for Women's Health. I went to high school at Greenup County. I graduated in 2009. I was on the dance team while I was there. I danced for a very long time. And then I went to college at Morehead State, had an amazing time. I was very, very prepared for medical school. I cannot say enough good things about Morehead. And then I went to college at what used to be known as Pikeville College, School of Osteopathic Medicine. That's now the Kentucky College of Osteopathic Medicine, where again, I really enjoyed myself. I got to do my rotations at King's Daughters, which was amazing. And I got to work with a lot of the surgeons that I get to work with now, which is how I met the group that I joined. I got to work with them and spent time with them. And I thought, oh gosh, I hope I can come here when I graduate residency. And then I went to residency at Inspira Health Network in Southern New Jersey. I like to do a little bit of everything, which is why I think I like the field so much. But I love the pregnancies. I love investigating like any problems that they have, making sure they have as healthy a pregnancy as possible, even people who have multiple comorbidities, because we can actually do a lot here. We have a really great NICU, we have a great Neonatal Services. I think the versatility of the field in general, again, because you get to do surgery, you get to deliver babies, you get to see people for their annuals, so you get good continuity, and it's the best of like all the medical worlds. I definitely remember my first delivery. I was actually in medical school, obviously I was in medical school, and I was with Dr. Dotson, as I normally was for all of my major first in OBGYN, and then he made me put on he was like, oh, go ahead and put on a gown and gloves. I thought, well, that's weird. He's never really asked me to do that before. And then I scooch up and I'm standing right next to him. And then he was like, oh, just go ahead and put your hand there. And I was like, put my hand where? And he's like, he's like, get the baby. And I went, are you serious? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, well, it's gonna come out. And I'm like, really? I was like, you didn't? I'm like, what? And then this went back and forth. He's like, Ashley, you gotta have to do it. And then I did it. And then so he didn't warn me at all. And then it delivered and it was fine. And it was a perfect situation for a first time delivery, cause he's, very knowledgeable. He wasn't gonna put me in a situation that was at all dangerous. And so I delivered it, and it was really enjoyable. It was great. I'll never forget that, because I had no clue he was gonna do that. I delivered it and he was like, see, you delivered your first baby. I'm like, well, you could have told me I was gonna do it. He goes, yeah, but if I told you, you would have gotten all nervous and you would have hesitated. And then it's like, it's better just to throw you in and let you do it. This photo is a picture of my mom and I. My mom is a labor and delivery nurse, and I am an OBGYN. And so this picture is very special to me because I wanted both of us side by side, because I very much believe it takes a strong woman to raise a strong woman. I always tell people when they come in, I'm like, this is an absolute no judgment zone. There's nothing you're gonna tell me that's gonna shock me or I'm gonna judge you for. You can tell me anything. We can talk about anything personal, anything intimate. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about, and it's never gonna leave my room.